Alrighty, looks like we're up and running, so hello everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 13 2. Since last time I did do a bit of grinding, like I said. Mainly, Vasaz has been completely maxed out, same with Lightning, and I also fed her Chi-Chu after he got his strength plus 25% ability. Let's see, where do I... oh. Yeah, there we go. Basically, it gave her the strength plus 25%, feral speed 2, pack mentality, and I think it upgraded her attack ATB charge ability. I think. Maybe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's what happened. To Academia 500 AF. This area sucks. Not gonna lie. Now, we'll be honest, I'm kind of in a let's beat this game so I can try to get 13-3 over and done with kind of mood. Just want to get that over and done with so we can get into 15. I haven't played 15 since it came out and I platinumed it all in one go. And I am curious on how like all the new updates and stuff change things. So, this area sucks primarily for the fact that it's a platform challenge. Not only that, it's also a platform challenge that involves like switch puzzles to mess with like what areas you can go, well, which areas you can go and all that. What also really sucks is the fact that you have to 100% this area if you want to get all of the not really why. If you want to get all of the fragments for map completion.
If you follow the movements closely, you can see there's some sort of pattern.
And if we get the pattern down, we can get past them.
Yeah, not only is it platforming challenges, it's platforming challenges with rotating platforms. And you do have to go down all the different routes if you actually want to, well, like I said, get all the map completions. Nope, whoa. Well, I failed. Yeah, the little cactar stashes is where you warp to if you screw up a jump. Of course, you also got to be fast with your platforming, or else the platforms will rotate out from under you. Although it is possible to still maintain your foothold while on them if you like jump and run properly, allowing it to, you know, just like keep up. Of course, all the wonderful waiting is just a joy as well. Or is this one not actually rotating? Oh, dang it. I chose poorly! Son of a bitch. This whole place is annoying. What's even better is that you have to do this whole section twice. Like there's a boss fight later on that I can't remember exactly what determines it, but like it's either based around who you kill first in the boss fight, or it's based around like which route we take to get to the boss fight that determines what you get there. And in order to actually get like the other fragment, you have to go back and redo the fight. taking either like a different route or killing a different boss. I can't remember. I'm not going for 100% fragment, so yeah. I mean, I do already have 129 of the suckers, so it's not exactly like we've been ignoring them. And of course, this place is, I don't know, the random encounters here are kind of hilarious just for the fact that they're so... It's very difficult for them to actually catch you. It's mini little Myrmidon guys. That's adorable.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, we're kind of high level now. Alright, we got one of them. Oh yeah, that's the one that we couldn't use before. Wait, that leads nowhere. Does this one rotate? It's not. Apparently we can only jump off of those specific walkways there. Weird. I almost forgot. Nola and Sarah. Noel has capped out 4 classes and is getting kind of close to Synergist and has some work to do on Medic. Whereas Sarah, well, she's kind of the opposite in that she's getting really close to capping out Medic, but has ways to go on Synergist. You know, I don't think I was actually supposed to go this way. Oh, I remember these guys. They were like way near the end of Pulse back in 13. Like they hang out like right by the Tenjin's Tower.
Promise me you'll keep going.
God. Am I gonna make it? I made it! And I think I made it to a dead end. Can't remember. What did we just pick up? Oh, magic strike boosters. But I've got the Kaiser Knuckle and the mage equivalent of it on Sarah, which gives strength slash magic plus 40, chain bonus to level 1, and an ATB rate bonus as well. So it's a pretty nice accessory all in one. Okay then. Oh god, we're killing Mimi. Oh, the Digimon franchise do without the pink hair girl. You went a bit too far with that reference. I don't know why, but Mimi makes me think Digimon. Apparently because she shouted a lot. think I'll actually try to show what I was talking about with trying to maintain our footing. Yeah, while it swaps like that. It is a thing the game does like to try to make you do. Oh, we reached the yellow exclamation point. What does it do? Damn it, Xehanort!
Stop. You must not go this way. The goddess cannot be killed. I just heard Yule inside
Oh
my head.
god, and she's telling me to burn things.
Yeah, I did too. She said something about not killing the goddess, right?
What did she mean?
Horsey! 2 horsies. Now, admittedly, this game basically ends with us giving the bad guy exactly what he wants when we go and, you know, kill him. But I'm willing to give it a bit more of a pass in this one than in Final Fantasy 13, because in 13, the characters were... I really don't know what their plan was when they rushed onto Cocoon again to stop the rebellion or something. Whereas in this one, we do have a specific goal in that we know that Caius is going to try and ruin the launching of the Ark in some way. And we need to stop that, or else too many people die, and what the Fal'Cie wanted at the end of 13 will come to pass. Everybody dies, game over, and all that. But we're not really coming here specifically to... Well, we're not actually coming here to kill Caius and, you know, give him exactly what he wants and cause, well, since his death causes Etro to die, because Etro is the goddess full of bad decisions. Oh, come on. Well, okay then. That split did a lot of good. But either way, I mean, well, like I said, Caius dies, Etro dies, end of the world happens, but so does if we don't stop Caius from destroying the Ark.
Nothing. Not anymore. I wonder if it was
So
Caius'
again, we're not specifically coming here to kill him, we're just trying to stop another bad situation, but through circumstances, we'll end up killing him anyway. Except we don't kill him since he's in 13.3. God, 13.3's writing is so crap.
The blocks have changed position.
Looks like we can cross.
Looks like.
Because that's what this section needed. Not only do we have a whole bunch of funky platforming we gotta do, we also have to do switches to try and mess with orientations and stuff like that. And oh god, I botched that. I botched that hard. Oh, I could have sworn that one started moving. Aha, I got you on my map. So I think now we want to try to reach this side. Because yeah, that staircase is now rotating. There's so much just standing around and waiting here. Dang it. Yep. Might as well put your feet up and wait. Gonna be here for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit. There we go. All the waiting around really doesn't help the pacing of this section either, does it? Oh, crap. Joy. And we can't go back either. Oh, come on. There we go. Seriously, doing this whole part without the anti-grav job? My god, would that be a bitch. I've gone through half of the area. I think that's our ultimate goal over there. Ah, okay, so yeah, that'll get us back up there then. Can I be fast enough? Apparently so. Well, that's a way to make an entrance there, Maisie. How are you doing? Oh, come on. What is it this time? No. Another one of those Puma dudes. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I think I actually have encounter rate turned up still from when I was grinding. No fun looking to grind out some more items or levels before your next stream of it. I'm guessing that's what you're leveling up for. Ah. Gotta go zappy zappy, huh? I'm hoping to finish up this game today. Then I get to start up, you know, 13.3 and all that wonderfulness. I don't know why the game really wants me to go to that specific platform over there. Let's hell yeah and more. Oh god, get it over with.
We are the goddess's servants.
Oh hey, I see a square block over there. This one I actually enjoy in some fashion. Oh god. Okay, that was unexpected. Gonna have to try to catch that better next time. The 13-2 isn't as offensive as 13-3, my god. Easily one of the worst written games in the franchise. And I'm saying that as someone who has gotten the Platinum Trophy for 13-3. Come on, start turning. Aha, my platforming skills have not failed me. Oh god! And then I completely botched that. Just because I was trying to get that on the map. Oh god, 13-3 is so much worse. Like, this game already gets kind of Mary Sue-ish for Lightning, but my god, 13-3 takes it to a whole new level. Like, they will completely ignore any good writing and sense just to make sure that Lightning is the one who ends up being correct in the game and not a total incomplete bitch like she turns out to be. I think I have to hit this. Okay, isn't that supposed to make that start moving? Apparently not. Okay, game, where am I supposed to be going here? The staircases seems to be rotating, so how do I continue on? Oops, nope, nope. I mean, I guess for like a short version of one of my main issues with 13-3, it's the basic plot of it is, well, at the end of this game we basically cause the end of the world. Fire, brimstone, complete ruination of the time stream, all that fun stuff. So, the sequel is basically Bunavelza, the big king, the god of the universe, decides that, you know what, screw this reality, I'm just gonna make myself a new world. Lightning, your job is to go collect souls so that we can actually populate our new world. Well, and if you do so, I'll bring Sarah back to life. Seems fairly simple, except of course the game has to have God be a complete and total douchebag for no real reason outside of the fact that we need him to be a douchebag, because if he isn't a douchebag, then Lightning going and murdering him and taking over his world because of said douchebaggery wouldn't be nearly as bad of a thing. Yeah, really not entirely certain where the game wants me to go from here. Like, seriously, they have him, like, completely renege on his deal. He acts like a dick, but apparently tries to have Vanille nuke the afterlife, which he's totally down with doing, by the way. And I think he's supposed to, like, try to make mankind more compliant to his will, I think? There's the other thing why Lightning's pissed at him, and she's got her whole I'm no one's slave thing still going on. I really need to turn that off, don't I? Oh no, wait, I'm actually set to less enemies. I don't believe the game I'm actually set to that. Now, my main issue with all that is the fact that it could have actually been a fairly complex story if they actually brought up several plot points that would actually make it actually have, like, moral conflict and characters actually having to make big decisions that aren't always right and all that by, well, one, I mean, the whole, man, fuck God for trying to make us more compliant with his will plot point could have been more interesting if he could actually make the argument that, you know, the end of the world was caused by Caius, Sarah, and Noel going off and doing their thing. So him wanting to instigate a few new rules in the new world kind of makes some sense in that regard, because, I mean, he doesn't want us to wreck the new world as soon as we get to it and all that. And, I mean, what if he actually did keep uphold his end of the bargain with Sarah's soul and all that crap? Then, hey, he actually has some honor to him, and, well then, we actually have some conflict going on there. But instead, nope, he just evil because he evil. There's no actual moral ambiguity, there's no big lessons to be learned here. Lightning is good because she's the protagonist, and that's it. Really? Okay, what the hell? Like, how am I supposed to get that moving? I don't see any lower platforms for us to try to get to for more switchery, but yeah, there's a dead end. Oh, not all of them are that bad. Final Fantasy IX actually had some interesting stuff going on with its villain by the end of it. Hell, Final Fantasy X, you could argue, has a similar plot line going with it, with the whole false religion of Yu Yevon and all that. And dealing with the, well, them turning out to be dicks and what it means for the world at large, especially when there's a lot of believers in Yevon and all that. I mean, heck, the leader of Bonavel's temples and all that crap doesn't even get a friggin' name. She's just an unnamed Bonavelza leader antagonist that has no character beyond Wahaha. At least friggin' Seymour, Micah, and the leaders of Yevon actually had names to them. You could actually pick up defining character traits for them. Okay, seriously, game. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Did I do something wrong? I mean, the analogy I like to use for 13.3 is like you go to a party and that one atheist notices there's a Bible in the room, and all of a sudden they have to sit everybody down and they have to force feed them their manifesto. That's basically the writing of 13.3. Okay, seriously, what the fuck? Because everything in that game is such a straw man. Bonavelza has literally no character beyond the whole mwahaha stuff I mentioned. Those are pretty much the only things he does in the entire game. The sad thing is, the gameplay of 13.3 is actually kind of interesting and fairly well developed. There's some actual merit to it on that side. It's just the writing is so piss poor, it's very difficult to enjoy. Not to mention the fact that it's, you know, tied to good old Mary Sue Lightning. Seriously, I'm not seeing any way that will actually get us to go up. Am I blind here? I mean, for example, the game highly encourages the player to actually do side missions and all that fact, because you don't get level ups or stat bonuses from, like, battles and all that. Instead, you get that from completing all the different side quests. So you actually do engage in the world and try to, you know, help people out, because not only does it have, well, you know, usual side quest stuff, but it's also your best way of trying to get new stats and stuff. Seriously, I'm not noticing any way of getting more verticality here. Oh, come on, really? Hello, Bottable. Like, seriously, we're apparently supposed to get higher up, but I see no way to get higher up. It's like those, I mean, I swear those staircases there are supposed to rotate for us to get higher up, but it's not doing it. Well, when in doubt, look it up, right? Yeah, looking back to the previous areas, I'm not really seeing anywhere higher. And really, what is with the encounter rate? Well, technically, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius having 13.2 in it wouldn't really be a crossover. It would just be having 13.2 in the game, and yeah, nothing that way. Are you kidding? There we go. I'm kind of surprised 13.2 hasn't actually shown up, and really? Go away. Here we go. Yeah, that is being fairly blind. Let's see. Okay, here's the Pacos. I actually like 12. Admittedly, I do also enjoy setting up the not paradigms, the gambits. 13 though, oh god, oh god, oh god. 13.2 is about as close as this series gets to being good. Even then, it's got some issues, a lot of which come from the fact that it has to be the midquel in a series of bad games. And admittedly, I haven't played 15 in forever, so I can't really say for sure on that one just yet. Wait, what? It moved! Why is the staircase over there suddenly moving? The hell? It wasn't moving before! Well, at least we finally have our way up. I've heard that Final Fantasy 15 is doing a lot better since it got all of its update, but admittedly I didn't really mind 15 on my first playthrough. I mean, I went all the way through with Platinum, did, but it didn't have picked up the game since, but still. Well, hi there, giant fish dude. Okay, do I need to swap the thing, or... He's even moving. Apparently we've explored 74% of the region. Oh, oh! I gotta love all the waiting involved in this section. Do I even need that over there? Because it looks like all the stairs are already in the right position for me to reach the top. Oh, wait, no, this one is... Oh. Okay, then. So, yeah, we are going to have to get to that cube over there. Of course, might as well grab the treasure while we're here. Oh, son of a bitch. Well... Yeah, the games do look fine. I mean, you really can't fault them from the graphics point of view. But if that's the only thing you can't find a fault in, you're still in trouble. I wonder... Oh, what? An invisible wall? Ah. No sequence breaking allowed, apparently. Yep, get it across in time. The second I arrive, we get into a random encounter. Great. What is this guy supposed to be? He's a commando, apparently. I swear this game has a ton of monsters to get, but it's so hard to really give a shit about half of them. I mean, why would you, if I, like, got Apkalu here, why would I swap off of, like, whatever I was using as my main commando up till this point? Dang it. Woo! Son of a bitch. I don't think I can make that jump. So close to 100%, but who actually cares at this point? We're not getting 100%, so I don't know why I keep thinking about it. Here we go. I swear this section would be so much better if there was some way that we could control when the things rotate. Rather than just having to sit there with our thumbs up our asses while waiting for it. Oh, crap. Well, hi there! I didn't know there was another behemoth type hanging around here. I swear there's like so much you can do in this game with like the infusion system where like if you infuse enough of a certain class of monster into one of your other monsters, it will actually earn them like new abilities and stuff. But it's also kind of a why bother? I mean, there's like, I killed the freaking long GUI off stream with just our current crew, so you don't really need crazy monsters to do something like that. I think the only side monster, super boss thing I haven't killed is Yomi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only one I haven't killed, so what do I need to really like work hard and like transfer a whole bunch of different passives between all my monsters? Normally you do some that kind of stuff so that you actually have the strength to handle certain fights, but again, we don't really need to worry about that. We're pretty much good as is.
What do you mean? What's going to happen?
A cruel fate, endlessly repeated with no hope of release.
You know, no, you kind of already know why killing Caius is a bad thing, since he's got the heart of Etro in him. If he dies, so does Etro. Which, my god, I have no idea why Etro did such a thing.
In my world, you no longer exist. A world without you is no world at all.
I do not have the power to stop you.
You're gonna create such a horrible sequel, Noel. You gotta stop.
Even if the future you choose is doomed.
No, I think that's the one we used to reset this area. Alright, actually, might as well do a little bit of final leveling. Why the hell not at this point? Just short of getting another Crystarium expansion. Oh well. What do you mean starting the launch already?
We better get moving. Hope's cocoon is just ahead.
Does Hope really warrant ownership of the Ark and all that when he's only around every couple hundred years to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing?
Are you watching? I shall fulfill my promise. Your suffering will end.
Why can't Caius turn into Bahamut? It's one thing they never really explained. Is this supposed to be because of his sword, maybe? I don't know.
It's him.
Why not have him turn into something else? Suddenly Hope with missiles. He's just hanging around with a bunch of people with assault rifles, and he's still got his boomerang.
Good. You're okay. Of course we are. Just took a little detour. Get on board. He's the best pilot we have. Quickly.
Suddenly Saz out of nowhere! Seriously! I mean, like, I haven't really been leaving out side stuff, but he only showed up as a message in Vile Peaks, and now this. And his DLC. I mean, if you didn't buy his DLC, didn't do any of the optional stuff, and came here, you'd be very confused on why the hell Saz is in 500 years in the future. 700 is the dying world. Seriously, why is Saz here all of a sudden? You think you could set that up a little bit better, game?
Is that you?
Hey, Sarah! Dodge says he misses your classes.
Friend of yours?
We can catch up later. First, we've got a planet to save.
This is it. A fight for the future.
Ready? Let's go, Caius. You want to see how well you've trained me? Now's your chance.
Oh, this worm's going down pretty quick. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it, didn't swap fast enough. Oh well. He's almost dead, so it's not that big a deal. Huh, we actually got CP for that. Hi, Caius.
You still don't know the truth, Sarah. You are the same as you.
For no explained reason outside of
If
drama.
you save your future, you will not survive to see it.
I know the truth, Caius. I know that every time I change things, I lose a part of my life. Don't you see? I don't care. I'm here to protect the future, and I will.
How very noble of you. But you shall die first.
Me and my Soul Edge knockoff will totally defeat you and... Ah, dick. I swear that chain break ability is such a dick move. Good lord, I'm higher level than I thought.
guardian.
What about you, Caius? You swore the same oath to protect Yule!
Everything I do is for Yule. Her spirit is bound by a curse. I will save her.
What curse?
How many Yules have you
I
met
mean,
on
have
this
you not been
journey?
paying attention?
The jewel of the Farseers is reincarnated without end in every
Why Sarah is apparently a part of that, I have no clue, especially since she doesn't look like any of the Eagles, but whatever.
Die over and over. Even though she can see the future, she's not allowed to escape her fate. She is born knowing that she will die before she has truly lived. Countless deaths without a life to give them meaning. I will break the cycle of despair. No matter how great the sacrifice, I shall destroy time and fate itself. Then your spirit shall be free.
I already know from the sequel. No, she won't be.
Look at the sky!
We didn't do it.
Wings of night.
We are only prepared for the sky breaking open here.
We can catch him!
No hope, not you!
You're not allowed to be playable in this game.
You're right.
Wonder why it is that only Lightning, Snow, and Saz are the only playable characters from 13. Hope, Vanille, and Fang are not allowed in any fashion.
We'll be there! And Lightning will be with us!
Take care!
Okay, kids, let's do this.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Don't worry, Dodge. They'll be back. Okay? And here we go.
Bye, Saz. We won't be seeing you again until 13.3, where you get to do your one character arc that's been throughout this entire series. At least I don't remember him showing up in the ending after we're done here.
It's Valhalla!
Suddenly Odin!
This is Odin! Is Lightning trying to help us?
I think she sent us a present. She's watching you try to save the future and lending you a hand.
Not just me. She's helping you too, Noel.
Well, that went well.
Here in Valhalla, the chaos is my ally. Now let us decide the true history.
Well, technically, if you win, there is no history, but whatever. Oh, crap. Yeah, Ultima is never a good thing to get hit by. Can I please land already? Thank you. Wait, he staggered? Well, okay then. Well, he lasted long after getting staggered. Apparently the target time for this fight is 7.5 minutes. I think we beat that.
Give it up, Caius.
You cannot kill me, not now.
Ready?
Together now. Do you think this'll make you happy?
We already had this argument.
Yule are you talking about? I've known and protected hundreds of Yules. They had the same soul. Every one of them was unique. A Yule who dreamed of travel. A Yule who loved to sing. A Yule who collected flowers. They all died. All of them. Before my eyes.
Why are you going weak in the knees over there, Sarah?
But despite that, she chose to live again. So she could be with you. I only ever knew the one you. That was enough.
You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
She was smiling when she died. She believed in the future. She knew we'd meet again. Think, Caius, think. Was it really a curse? Was it forced on her by Etro?
Who knows? Because again, we never meet Etro. She gets mentioned a whole lot as responsible for so much shit in these games, and yet she never actually is on screen.
Every time she died in your arms, she wanted to come back. She knew her next life would be short. She knew! Because she wanted to see you. Again and again without end.
Enough, no more. Lies!
Why won't you believe me?
I do believe I mentioned this before, but I feel the man has needed to say that I do like Caius as a villain in these games. Just because he actually does seem like an interesting character, and his reasons for, you know, trying to end history are kind of understandable. He's a dude who's lived throughout eons, being forced to guard the same person and watch her die again and again and again, until he basically goes nuts and decides to end history, so this stops happening. Oh, jeez, what do we do? Oh, wait, yeah, I remember this fight. It's Caius' version of a one-winged angel. Instead, it's of 3 dragons.
Now what?
Well, we lose. Game over.
It's up to you to keep hope.
Well, it's about time for Lightning to show up again. This is what, her 3rd scene? We had the intro, that one bit at the end of the dying world, and now this. That Bahamut has Caius' bandana. Now, is that... yeah, the back Bahamut is the main one. So we need to try to focus on taking out the smaller ones before we can actually attack him. And as I recall, after certain points in the fight, he will resummon the other Bahamuts. So probably also... Well, let's take out one of them, then commence buffing. I didn't think I'd actually grind it that hard. I really only did enough to get Saz and Lightning up to, well, max. Apparently that was enough to make this guy really not that much of a threat, apparently. Oh, dick. I saw him cast an arrow, the hell? Trying to wait to see if Saz will actually cast Eternal Blessing. Yeah, Endless Blessing, there we go. Yeah, that's like a unique ability for him that, well, makes his buffs last a lot longer. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. And apparently he can be de-protect and de-shelled. There it is. Oh my gosh. Can he actually be poisoned? That'd be kind of hilarious. Although, as I recall, poison isn't nearly as hilariously broken as it is. Yeah, he can be poisoned. Come on. That's great. Do some quick healing, and then let's try to kick his ass. How much HP does he have? He's got 1,047,724. As I recall, I think Jump the Hummet actually has like Giga Flare as one of its big attacks. Heck, why not? And he's dead before he could Dying Sun us. And I do believe that's it. Sit back, relax, and just watch everything burn. What are we even standing on? And you really need to get that heartburn checked.
Noel, you've told me that Yule is reborn because of me. And I have to die. We must free Yule. Kill me. You're the only one that can end this eternal torment.
Even if it were for Yule's
Looks like Kiva doesn't approve.
I wouldn't want to kill you.
Lightning is dead. I killed her with my own hands.
Except not
Will
really.
you allow me to go
He's
unpunished?
lying.
You In Valhalla, time does not flow as it should. Long before we began our battle here, I had already faced her. Now, she sleeps, never to wake.
Except 13.3
Things
exists.
that shall happen in your future have already been decided in my own past. I know how it begins and how it ends.
Then you should know you can't provoke me. No matter how hard you try, I'm not going to kill you.
That's right. You hate to kill anyone, don't you? Noel, born at the end of days. You understand the true value of life. But know this. You will kill me, Noel.
The script says so.
The moment I cease to exist, you shall be released from your fate.
Of course, we already know killing him is a bad thing, but at least they make it a choice.
Give it up. I won't do it.
Impressive.
No!
He who can change time must choose between those who die and those who live. You must bear the burden. The eternal paradox.
A parry that still counts as Noel killing him, even though it was by grabbing Noel's sword and stabbing himself with it? I guess because Noel was still holding it, it counts? I think. Maybe that's the only reason I can think of why he doesn't just kill himself to cause bad shit to happen, like what's about to go down. But hey, at least you had the choice to make Noel not be a dumbass. There's no choice for that in Final Fantasy 13.
No. He always wanted to come back here, didn't he? He wanted to come back here to die.
Well, he's been saying kill me for quite a while.
You could end Yule's cycle of rebirth. This way, all the Yules that are called back to Valhalla, they can be with him here. They don't have to return to be born again.
He heard you. In the end, he believed what you told him.
This is a world that gives birth to infinite possibilities. But that's all there are. Possibilities. There's no death here, but no real life either. The Yules that returned to this place chose a different fate. They wanted to be born again. They didn't need immortality.
They wanted reality.
But Caius wanted something different. Something he thought was better than life. A dream where he could protect the spirits of all the Yules forever.
Boy, did we all mess up on that one.
Not like him. I'm going to find her. Find my Yule. It doesn't have to be forever. Just... I want to be with her in the future.
Then, let's do it. Build
Too
a-
bad, you failed.
Yeah. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I didn't
Now that I think about it, Noah's taking Caius' sword here,
lose any of them.
yet in 13.3 Caius has the sword back. Oh no, I guess he's just gonna set
Not
that
even
here or
afraid.
something.
Farewell.
Why did the sword vanish with him?
You resolved the final paradox, Kubo.
And the timeline is back to how it was.
Except, oops, Caius died and, you know, the goddess is now dead.
When the timeline changed, did you see
Gotta keep faking the player out, and this is a good ending.
Why don't we go and find lightning?
Okay.
I don't think she's here, Kubal.
Wait. You don't think that Caius really...
No, that was just a lie. Now that the timeline is fixed, she's back in her own world. I bet she's waiting for you, along with everyone else.
Kubal?
The paradoxes are resolved. The gates will disappear soon. We better hurry on back.
Right. So this will take us to 500 AF. I guess that's where we'll be living now. 500 years in my future.
Yeah, not going back to our original time. 500 years in the future. Who gives a crap about Godot and crew or anybody else that Sarah knew back in New Bodom?
What about Fang and Vanille?
They'll be there for sure. And don't forget, Hope is in that time as well. Once the gates disappear, everyone stays where they are. Every day, we'll be able to look into the sky and see the new cocoon above us.
I bet Snow will be waiting there, Kubal.
Yeah, Snow hasn't shown up at all in this ending, hasn't he?
It'll be up to lightning, I think.
Although apparently he did somehow make it to 500 AF since he's in 13.3.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Shield has been deployed. Major fissures detected in the pillar. Collapse is imminent.
Rescue team report.
Hold on, switching displays.
We're pulling out.
Come on, Saz.
We've got Vanille and Fang. Their crystal is intact.
And I guess Saz gets a bit of voiceover here. Why do any of you care about Vanille or Fang? This is 500 years in the future. Nobody alive has any idea who Vanille and Fang are.
They've kept our world safe for centuries, but now they can rest and join us in our new arc.
Paradox levels are holding. Sir, they're not coming down.
The gates haven't been shut down yet, which means the timeline must still
I
be
know that
stable.
somehow.
Director?
It's okay. Sarah and Noel will fix it. They just need more time.
The pillar is coming down!
This is oddly happy music playing here, I think. You know, after the horrible destruction of Cocoon and all that. I'm sensing some tonal dissonance here. Not to mention the untold destruction that's occurring by this falling down. I mean, didn't they mention that there was like a town that was being built at the base of Cocoon's pillar and all that? And yeah. Launch the Death Star. Seriously, am I the only one who sees that kind of looking like a Death Star? It's very pokey in places. What is the point of those spikes?
This is our ark, our haven. It will be called Benevelza, and it shall be the new home for the human race.
Has Benevelza really been mentioned all that much in this game? I don't think he has. And somehow they stick the landing from that kind of fall.
Welcome home.
Thanks. Gotcha.
Wait, why did she fling away like that? Man, Mike, you don't really fit next to everyone else, do you?
Feeling all right?
It'll be good to see everyone again.
Yeah. The gates are closed.
It's the end of our journey.
Oh, if only.
Hey, no. Thank you.
Sarah. No, not now, please.
Help!
Sarah, snap out of it. No! No. Sarah.
Again, we're having a bit of a mood dissonance here between the music going on and what just happened.
No? But why? You were safe. Everything was fine.
The future changed. It changed. If you change the future, you change the past. The
Hi,
effects
Kiva.
ripple outwards, up and down the timeline. Sirius is forced to see it all.
You mean Sarah? She saw this vision?
Yes. And it killed
Oh,
her.
nope. There we go.
Sarah. She knew the risk.
Here's a fluffy butt.
If we altered the future, she knew what would happen, that her life could be in danger. But she still chose to save it. I wanted to protect her. I thought I had. I thought she was safe.
Oh no, the mascot's dying too.
Goddess, she is gone, Kubo.
Don't know why it took so long for Etro to disappear, die, whatever. Given the fact that kill guys, that happens.
The heart of chaos beats in my
Oh
chest.
shit, we just messed up.
A manifestation of Etro. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die once
I
again.
don't know about the goddess will die once again.
Killed the goddess?
Oops.
When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
Well, that don't look good now, does it? Womp womp, no refunds. Yeah, that's it. That's how the game ends. I swear, this game definitely suffers from the fact that it's a midquel. Like, seriously, if it wasn't associated with 13 and 13.3, it could have definitely been a lot better. I mean, let's face it, the main conflict focuses around Noel, Caius, and Yule and all the timeline stuff. You could have easily just cut out Lightning and Sarah. Well, I guess you would still need Sarah, although she could really be anybody. That, like, Noel comes from the past to try and save the future. He meets a girl who can control monsters. They team up. I guess you could still keep the backstory of her remembering the forgotten timeline and lost a loved one due to it, and wanting to save them by writing the past and all that. Then just go from there for time travel shenanigans. Would have been okay. Not to mention cutting out the whole you change the future, you change the past thing, because that's not how time works. Seriously. But beyond that, I guess it isn't really too bad. I mean, I do like the Pokemon aspect of it. Admittedly, some of it is kind of lost its luster to me over multiple playthroughs, just because I know which monsters I'm going to be using. So a lot of the experimentation has gone out of it. Like, I'm not really going to care about what other commandos I can pick up, since I can get both Lightning and I can get Chichu. I get those two, one of those two, and, well, I guess I don't need to worry about any of my, any other commandos I could get. I think he was leaving us. Woo! Refocus there we go. Caius and Noel are pretty decent characters. They both have decent, sympathetic backstories. You can understand where they're coming from, their motivations. They're both noble in their own way. Same with Sarah and her basically being willing to sacrifice herself for the sake of making a good timeline. So you can get behind those characters. The music's alright. The graphics are still great. It's just the ties it has to 13 just really drags it down. And the fact that it has to end on a cliffhanger for 13.3. Seriously, 13.3 is even worse in the whole, why is this a third game in a trilogy? It could easily be its own standalone game. But I guess we'll get to that when we get to that. I guess all that's left is to let the credits play out and see you all in 13.3. Can't wait! Admittedly, there is some gameplay stuff I'm not going to mind messing with, but my god, this is definitely going to be the game I really feel the urge to skip cutscenes in. So I guess I'll just turn off the webcam and my mic and just let the credits play out. So I guess I'll see you all later.